In this episode, I'm going to show you how to do this 1-inch transition from the tile all the way to the floor. So make sure you stay tuned. Hey there friends, welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. So we just finished installing this flooring on this walk-in closet. Now we're going to have to transition to that flooring up to this tile inside this bathroom. But the problem is this tile is 1 inch tall compared to this vinyl plank flooring, which is about a 1/4 inch height. So the problem is now, how are we going to go and do that transition? Will there be a transition strip that can fit along here? So in today's video, I'm going to show you a few options of transitions and what you can go about it, especially when tackling this sort of height on a transition. I have a sliding door that divides the two floors. This vinyl plank flooring is about a 1/4 inch tall, and then you have this tile with the grout and all the thin set totaling to about 1 inch height. So with that, minus this, you're probably looking at about a 3/4 inch transition from this tile to the floor. I didn't finish this flooring, so let's go finish this flooring first before we do a transition. We're gonna leave about a 1/4 inch for expansion. Just gonna cut a 3-inch strip out of this floor. Here are some of the transition strips that I had in mind. 2 of these I got from Amazon. 2 of these I got from Home Depot. Since the theme of the bathroom is around white tile and black trim, this would be the most appropriate one that I would think that would go best with the bathroom. I know there are wooden types or vinyl types that are transition strips, but I believe that this one is most suitable for that theme. So make sure you pick out what theme that goes with the style of what you're looking for. So this one, we're looking with a double-sided tape. This is only about a 1/2 inch, close to a 1/2 inch depth. It has a really long curve onto it. I don't want like a really sharp transition because it could end up that you can trip on it overnight when you're going to the bathroom. It's probably about the same style, but this goes in between the 2 type of strips that we're going for. So this is a little bit more smoother slope. Both of these are made out of aluminum. It comes with a little bit of texture, so for anti-slip. And this one is nice and smooth. This one is very, very aggressive. This one I got from Home Depot, and this about 1.5 inches in height. So this might be too much, but it doesn't hurt to try and see what we can work out of this one. Maybe we need to customize this and cut this lip right here to decrease the size, but we won't know till we actually test it out. But this is kind of similar to this one, just a smaller type version. The one I'm definitely not going to test out is this one, about 1.5 inches in height. And the last option that I have that I want to try out as well is this rubber transition strip. It already comes with double backing, and you can see it has that 1/2 inch height as well. This part will go to the tile and this part will go vinyl plank flooring. Again, this will be my last resort. I just don't like the feel of rubber transitioning. If none of these transitions work, then my last resort will be this one. So let's go cut this out. So the tool that I'm going to use to cut is this angle grinder right here by Black & Decker. It also comes with this 4-inch disc. Again, if you're interested on any tools and also any of these transition strips that I'll be using in this video, I'll leave all those links on the description down below. Check out those links. So we just got done cutting these and relieving them. Make sure that you take a file and deburr the edges. This is about the 1.5 inch type. Lay it down. So I could already tell that this might not be the fit for it, even though it looks like it's good. It's like this little tab is just interfering, causing it to not flush with the tile. It's still gonna be like a tripping hazard from this height to this height. Someone's going on the bathroom, they could easily just still trip on this. And let's take out the other piece right here. This is about a slimmer profile. Looks like it's gonna be a tripping hazard as well. If I put this over, this looks like it's gonna be the nicest and cleanest transition. Even if I don't put this piece right, it looks like it clears it anyways, but look at that. It looks like this is gonna be least amount of pitch. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be the safest bet. Plus it has cleaner look from the bathroom up to here. It's aluminum and it has these anti-slippage little grooves, little ridges right here. I think I'm gonna go around this route, but let's test out that rubber strip. Looks like a electrical cord item. This doesn't look appealing to me. If my tile here was straight and not jaggedy like this, you see this little offset that's going on. If that was completely straight, I mean, this would work. It just has so much waves. If this piece didn't work, I would go with this piece as well. So I'm not gonna rule this out. Let me just put on the rest of the flooring. What I did was I cut this little notch on the flooring so it'll be flush when I insert it, kind of like a puzzle piece. So since this is double-sided tape, you want to make sure that your surface here is nice and clean. Now before I put this on, let's say your strip doesn't have this double-sided tape built into it. Say you have a wooden transition strip or a vinyl transition strip and it's just plain. I would use a construction adhesive. This is by Gorilla. It's a heavy-duty construction adhesive that pretty much goes on everything. You can use this on masonry, granite, moldings, wood, flooring, etc. It has so much uses for it. Add a bead of a construction adhesive all the way across here. You don't want to do it on the other side. You just do it on one side. So in this case, I have a floating floor here. Attach this transition strip, whatever transition strip you're using, and place it onto the tile floor because this floating floor is meant to move around for expansion and contraction. So do not glue both ends on here and here. Otherwise, you're gonna have some movement issues and you're gonna have to see some buckling on some areas. So just do one side so that this underneath here is not attaching to anything, allowing your floor to expand and contract over time. A good tip to take note of, and I'm just gonna push the double-sided tape onto the tile. When we put the sliding door, it clears it really, really well. So don't worry about the paint here. We are painting this sliding door. It is just nice and clean. So that when we step on here, it's just a nice transition from tile to the floor without having that huge lip to, to trip over. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. There you have it, friends. It's just that easy. So don't worry if you have a 3-inch or 1-inch height transition from your flooring to the next floor. You can do it. Just use this wide strip right here. This is about a 3.5-inch wide strip. So if you're interested on this one, I'll leave the link on the description down below. And it all matters of what type that you want, whether it be wood, vinyl, or whatever, plastic, rubber, whatever you use. It's all a matter of what taste and what suits your style. Once again, friends, one of the key tips that I want you to remember is that make sure that you only adhere one end of the transition strip and not the others to allow expansion and contraction. There you have it, friends. It's that easy. If you have any questions or if you have any other suggestions, please kindly leave it in the comment section down below. I'll be glad to answer it. And again, friends, if you found this video super helpful, please hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll see you, friends, on the next video.